Oi oi everyone, this is Planet Dead. It's time for yet another unboxing video. This time it is on the road at Milady's place, and there is a special occasion related to this. Today it is our 3rd year anniversary. Yay for that! And she got me as a gift more Ogres. Ogre Kingdom's Mournfang Cavarly set comes with 2 of these, quite obvious. And there's still none of that Age of Sigmar stuff on the packaging, and it'll be interesting to see whenever that comes, and or if there ever will be some special packaging. I think there will be at some time, but I don't think that there will be any packaging changes at any time soon. So nothing out of ordinary here. There's some display of the options you can make: a musician and a standard cavalry rider with a great weapon, or as in it was on the front cover, a banner bearer and one equipped with a hand weapon and the Ogre pistol. The Ogre pistols are, at least in the fantasy battle, they used to be quite powerful, if I remember rightly. But yeah, I've been wanting to have these, and I believe Milady likes these too. They do look kinda cuddly and cute.
Well, at least the Mournfangs.
Yes.
Not likely the Ogres, not, but Mournfang.
Yes.
Thumbs up for Mournfang.
Yes. We'll proceed with the unpacking yet again. As usual, be careful with this. We don't want you to slice and dice your fingers. The packaging feels so new and crispy. At least the texture of the packaging. Let's see what's inside. Bit more frames than I thought, and whoa. At least the heads and necks of these Mournfangs seem quite huge, much bigger than I thought, which is nice, and not against that. And what do we have here? Here we have the Ogres themselves and the weapon options, and apparently you can assemble them with the iron fists, which are supposed to be some they should act as shields or something like that. Not sure if the Age of Sigmar update came with some changes, but at least these used to be some kind of shields, not as additional hand weapons or anything like that. Actually, one of these weapons looks like a French. Kinda interesting detail. And on this spruce we have torsos, and the great weapons, they look rather huge. And there's the torsos. Interesting that the Mournfang torsos seem to be quite as huge as the Rhinox. And I thought that the Rhinox is actually bigger, but it seems that these Mournfangs are just as big as the Rhinox, as I have still one of those iron blasters. And I have assembled the Rhinox at least itself. So they look rather big. Nothing against that though. And some other parts, no idea what they are. Aside that there's the bones here and the
maybe some accessories for the backs, or I don't know.
They may be saddles, perhaps, or some saddle parts. And there's at least some saddle pack back for some stuff. The great weapons look quite nice. And here's apparently some skull of some beast. Apparently maybe a crocodile or something like that. Looks like one.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure. Was there anything
There's the banner.
Yes, there's the banner. It comes with some scale, so this indicates that this is probably made of some leather. Perhaps. Most likely so. There are some one-hand weapon options, not too much variation. Just some wooden club or stone club or some metal friends. Like club and a slab of meat.
Just throw it on your enemy's face.
Slapping in the face. And some heads, not too many, and most of them with some helms. And just 3 heads. Kind of surprising. There isn't too much of a choice here, like what kind of heads you wanna have for these. And here's the Ogre pistols, not as big as I thought, but yeah, I gotta study the stats if the Ogre pistols are any good, but the great weapons look so gorgeous that I just might wanna have just those. Really depends, but I can always get some more of these. If I cannot make up my mind as to whether I should make a champion and a banner bearer or just a musician or banner bearer or which way ever.
Maybe that would be nice that you make the banner bearer because you could practice those banner paintings.
Yes, in fact, yes. That because I've been wanting to practice on those, so at least a banner bearer and some other.
And maybe that great weapon, which is this.
Yeah.
This one.
This
one.
That one, my precious. Yes, my precious. So there isn't all that much left about to discuss of this. Not as many accessories as there were on the Iron Blaster. I don't know if I discussed of it, but as I've been assembling it, I noticed that there is quite plenty of accessories there, or optional parts. Quite a shitload of those. But I'm still impressed with the size of the heads of these Mournfangs. They look
There's 3 heads in total.
Oh.
Or
Yeah,
is it
actually, yes.
3? Yeah.
Seems so, like there's one, there are 3 halves. So yes. That's interesting. Rather interesting stuff. But there were only, that's interesting. Only 2 sets
Maybe
of
if you
torso.
like have the Mournfang's mouth open or not.
Yeah.
Because I think there's 2 with not open mouth and 1 with open mouth.
Oh,
so there's some variation.
Yes, some.
But like there were 3 Ogre heads.
Yeah.
So not so many, but some.
Yeah.
Some variation. So.
And there isn't all that much extra bits. There is one, some kind of a
Whip or
some kind of a trap.
Trap? Oh yes. Some like animal
and
trap.
Actually, the fuck is this? Looks like a chicken leg or something like that.
Or
leg
some
of some
vermin or I don't know.
Kinda looks like a chicken head. Chicken leg to me.
Chicken or vermin, I don't know. There's some toes or
nails.
Yeah.
Toenails.
Well, you can choose what it is if you want.
And a knife and the fuck is this? A skull.
Yeah, a skull.
Apparently you can have this hanging around somewhere.
And some chuckles, I think, over there. Or are those chuckles? No, they are not. No, they are skulls.
More skulls.
They look like chuckles.
There's always some skulls in these ogre sets. Always.
Yeah.
Without an exception.
And beastmen.
Yes, with
to.
the beastmen. And chaos, I think. And vampire counts.
Yeah.
Quite obviously, yes. Yeah. This is pretty much it. This looks really interesting set and will be really fun to paint. And at some point, I'm not sure when, but I will be trying to make these how to paint videos. Not that there is any lack of those at YouTube, and like the Warpost is like a huge as idol to me. He is so damn skilled and all, but he has a shitload, like shitload times 100 miniatures, and he works on those like day and night. Also, it seems to me, so he has a rather impressive skill, while I only use a day in a week or so in painting. So I'm not making progress, so as quick progress with painting skills as I would want, but not that it matters, as long as I like it, and as long as there is some interesting stuff to paint.
And as long as you have the permission to paint.
Yes, yes, indeed.
From me, because I'm the boss here.
Yes, Milady is pretty much the boss.
Well, that's...
Well, you let me paint, but as long as I won't paint like all through the night like I did with the Liberator model. Like 4:30 a.m.
Yeah, that was too much.
Yeah. Especially as I woke you up in the progress, so yes. Yes. Then, so yeah, nothing special to note, nothing of particular notice about this. Oh, we might as well check the manual. There seems to be
Standard bearer is the first one. I go 9th one.
At least the 9th phase, and there's the option for the hand rider.
With
hand rider.
with hand weapon.
Ogre with hand weapon. You can.
Or you can choose arm or iron fist.
Or which kind of iron fist you want.
Yeah.
And the
and then is the great weapon.
Great weapon option.
And
there's some other assembly instructions how do you make the saddle for the Mournfang.
There's 2 kinds of saddles, I think. Like 2 options.
Yes. Yeah, since there are 2, but not 3 options. So.
Yeah.
And here's the accessory stuff, whatever you wanna hang up. You don't need to glue those. You just hang them there, and that's that. Apparently, and here's apparently some more. Yeah,
there's
how
heads.
to make the heads.
Yeah, so there is 3 heads, as
yes.
I figured out.
Yeah.
But 2 torsos.
So you may choose, but it does make matter how you assemble these. So you gotta be careful. And
yeah, and you must be careful with leg assembly as well.
Yes. So it depends which torso you have, which parts you use.
Yeah.
And so on. Oh, there's a separate instruction. Apparently, the Crusher is, I suppose, the champion of the group. So he is supposed to have that French type of a hand weapon and the Ogre pistol.
Yeah.
So this is supposedly the champion, I believe.
And then the 8th one is the musician.
Yeah. So kind of interesting if you cannot have the Crusher as to have the great weapon, but I suppose that you can wiggle around with that a bit. I mean that you can probably have the Crusher with a great weapon if the rules allow it. But this is probably the typical setup that it has a hand weapon and the Ogre pistol. But yes, this is pretty much it.
Concludes all.
Concludes all, and I don't have all that much of them Ogres, but
and here's the base.
yes, yeah, the base bit bigger than I thought, but the Mournfangs look bigger.
Yeah.
And only if I get a Ogre character or a hero or something of the sort, we might try out some Age of Sigma scenario one time.
Beastmen versus
Ogres.
Ogres. Yeah.
The first time we played with my vampire cards against her beastmen, we measured up the armies by the count of models, but since I watched some mini-war gaming stuff, they count the army size by the amount of wounds, so we might as well try that out.
Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe after the Christmas Eve, maybe.
Or stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere around that time.
But yeah.
But yeah, this is it, and since I don't have any miniatures with me here, so there isn't in general anything much to update about that, except to say that the blood letters are almost done. They all just need some little touch up, so they are done.
Yeah.
So yes, thanks for watching, and Planet Dead, and
happy holidays if there isn't gonna be any videos before that.
yes,
So
yes,
happy holidays.
Happy holidays, and Planet Dead and Milady out.
Bye bye.